Hello and welcome to the second grade trimester 2 storyline and overview. This unit is about properties and matter. Students will be classifying different materials based on their properties and recognizing some physical and chemical changes. So you can see the bundle of standards here. The big idea that will drive the unit for the students that you'll develop after the initial engagement activity is everything around us is made of different materials that have different properties that can be described or changed. The storyline for the teacher is pretty simple. Materials can be described and classified by their properties. Some properties are well suited for specific purposes. Under certain conditions, such as heating and cooling, some properties can change and sometimes they cannot be changed back. So as you can see in here, you can see the chemical changes and physical changes and how different properties are specifically suited for certain situations. So here's the flow chart. The initial engagement activity, you're going to have some stations. You're going to have some little connect cubes. So students are going to be building things with those. And then you're going to have another one with a blow dryer, some ice trays, some water, bowl of water, and we're going to be heating some ice and seeing some changes in them, and then some cooked and uncooked pasta to kind of think about some chemical changes that occur. So after they do the initial engagement activity, they're going to have this negotiation, develop that big idea that we talked about, and then we've got 3 investigations here that hopefully the students will create some or develop some questions that are similar to these. How can we describe and sort different materials? So this one is a sorting activity where you're going to give them some different materials and they're going to have to make an argument for, I put these different materials in this group because of this, or I put it in this way and this is my reasoning behind that. And that will be the driver of this negotiation. They'll make a claim, they'll go check with the experts, they will have a second or a third negotiation after the check with the experts, come back here and revise that claim, and then have a formative assessment. As we go into the next unit, this is about how does heating and cooling change the materials. So this is going to get into some of those changes that we see when we heat and cool things. Some of these can be reversed, some can't. So you'll do an activity with that. Follow that same learning pattern over here, that kind of circular pattern that we've used throughout. And then the last one is just about building a house with different materials. And this one is about how certain materials would be good for building a wall or building the roof, and they have specific properties that would help the house stand up. So in this investigation, it's going to be all about the different properties that would be used to build a model home. So same type of things here, that same kind of pattern that we've had throughout. Then the engineering challenge, you're going to have the students build a model bridge, and it's going to have some certain properties that would make it sturdy, and you're going to do a stress test to see if it can stay up after you add some weight to it. And then you'll have your Lucy writing that'll go along with that. So that is trimester 2.